Here it comes. It started to snow. Okay, darlings, apologies for the noise of the blower. I have to have it on for obvious reasons. Right, can't put this off. Now, I warn you, we're going to need to keep our wits about us as we go driving to work. This could be interesting. I've already damn nearly gone a cropper just trying to get into the car because there's a lot of snow still left on the ground and it is frozen and frozen hard. So we've got solid ice underneath us. Now the gritter has been out on this road, so we should be okay here. Steady around here. Oh, that's a patch of ice. Now the main road, I guarantee you, will be absolutely fine. And we could make sure that we were absolutely fine, darlings, by going to work the long way around the main road. I don't think we're going to do that. I can't believe I've just done a 10-minute piece to camera and I hadn't pressed start, had I? Oh, all that really good Nicki Minaj gone. Right, I'm going to have to do it all over again, aren't I? I can't believe I didn't start it. Oh, it's because I'm worrying about the conditions. Basically, I got in the car, I said that I've already almost come a cropper, just trying to walk to the car because there's plenty of snow still on the ground. It's below zero. The snow has frozen. It's treacherous underfoot. And then I did a really amusing piece as I'm going down the main road, saying that the most stupid thing I could do here would be to turn right onto a lane that weren't being treated. I should just get to work safely, go around the main roads. It would be slow progress. It would be longer, but it would be safe. And then, of course, I turned right. Managed to get up that tricky hill, which a lot of cars fail to do. Spoke about all sorts of things. I hadn't pressed bloody start, had I? So we're driving to work. We're not being sensible. I'm putting my faith into the driving characteristics of a Rover 25 in bad weather. I'm putting some faith into my own ability as a driver. It's more than a bit silly, but we might be treated to some rather pleasant views. Now, I am going to have to take it super steady in places where, oh, I'm just looking to my right and I can see that there are some people in trouble. Right, now this is probably the most dangerous part of the journey, because this section down here, you can see it's solid ice. This section down here remains in shade during the day, so it won't have seen any sun and it won't be very thawed. I hope those cars there are not blocking the road. And this double bend section down here, lethal, because I guarantee you that's going to be a sheer solid ice skating rink. I promise you, it always is. And I've seen so many casualties on this little stretch of road. Cars that have run out of grip, drivers that have run out of talent. Okay, ooh, gently Bentley, gently Bentley. Right, I need to get up a little bit of speed here. This is a bit of a tricky balance. You need a bit of speed because you're hitting a gradient, but the surface is treacherous. Right, what's going on here? Not sure what's going on here. Oh, car crash. Yeah. That's a good one. Somebody's come down here and they've been a bit too enthusiastic. They probably tried to brake, lost traction, and they've just gone off the road and head-butted a tree. I see it. In these conditions, literally or virtually every single journey, you're going to see a casualty. Knew we'd see one, and God, I had the camera running for that bit. We might see some more before the journey is over. Now once we get to the T-junction, that's the worst bit over with. These are the lanes where we're likely to get into trouble. I shouldn't be doing this. I should very obviously have gone the main roadway, but there you go. Partly stupidity, partly machismo, but also I know that the views are stunning. Right, again, need to take it steady coming down here. After the T-junction, I'll be able to put my clog down a little bit. Although not too much. I almost binned the Freelander last winter. And that's the Freelander. I think there's a car coming. I need to gently ease down. Oh, don't want to be, oh no, maybe there's not a car coming. Need to avoid using the brakes. That's another slippery spot just there. It'll get better now, darlings. I hope the people in that car were okay. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if the camera caught them, but it looked like they'd hit a tree dead central right in the middle of the bonnet. Made a bit of a V shape. I've looked at the long range forecast, darlings, and There's no more snow forecast, but there are a few cold days and nights ahead. So the snow that is here is likely to hang around a while, and conditions are likely to be pretty bad heading towards the weekend. It's forecast to get warmer. Always tricky when there's a car coming the other way. He was very considerate, he or she, they. Steady as we go onto this lane. Oh, I thought this lane might be a bit clearer than this. Right, well, slow and steady wins the race. I'm so annoyed with myself for not noticing that I wasn't filming. Yeah, as I said, we're likely to see a lot less traffic than normal. Most people are more sensible than me. This is better. This has seen some sunlight. Thought about it, I would probably be pretty cold, but I'm concentrating too hard to be cold, to be honest. Alright, trying not to brake for obvious reasons. This was always going to be a tricky bit. Gently round. Obviously gradually in with power. Now from the next crossroads, the road should have seen a lot more use, and it's now part of a bus route. So I would imagine that from the next crossroads we're going to be gritted, in which case we should be tickety-boo. But there's always a chance of a bit of black ice somewhere in a shaded spot. So we're not going to get complacent, are we? Better safe than sorry, just easing down, barely touching the brakes, and then, as I say, whoop. Now in theory this is a bus route now. I've got no idea whether they would have routed the buses down here today or whether they would have diverted them, but you can see that this road is a lot clearer. I imagine this would have been gritted. There's one. There'll be another. There's one there. They are to be avoided because they will freeze. Not sure if they're frozen at the moment, but they will freeze. Today particularly grateful for the gift of thermal socks. Bless you, my lovely. Thank you for sending me those. M&S as well. Oh yes. I'm just going to go steady into this bend because you never know. It's a little bit shady around here. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Right, a couple more lanes to go, and then we are on. Then we're onto the main road, which will obviously be clear as a bell, and we'll also start losing altitude, which will make a big difference. It's amazing how much difference a relatively, oh I can't see what's happening, a relatively small amount of altitude will make. We might see it when we go home tonight. You might see that the bottom of the hill might be completely free of snow by now, but my God, the top won't be. That was a little tricky woo. Nice to not have the annoyance of other people using the roads. I'm quite surprised we've only seen one casualty. That little chicane, that normally claims somebody on a daily basis. I bet there were people this morning, and the cars have been cleared away. we are pretty much home and hosed, as our Australian friends say. Just over this staggered crossroads now, past the campsite, we're onto the main road. We're going to be heading down, losing quite a lot of altitude. I would imagine that by the time we hit the bottom of the hill, I wouldn't be surprised if everything was clear. We shall see shortly. Blimey, you wouldn't want to be camping tonight, would you? Or maybe you would. Caroline is probably, as we speak, building an igloo for the night somewhere in the wilds of Southport. Probably in a bikini. Right then, darlings, that's the fun part over, that's the jeopardy over, and I expect the rest of the journey to be BAU, business as usual. Greetings, Honourable Bridge. Now, although it's too early, because we've got snow, I wouldn't mind if the Christmas lights are on. Christmas lights look nice in snow. Any lights on upstairs? Nope. No lights on there. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, no skip in the yard. There's been no sight nor sound of them at all. Bloody hell. Right, let's get inside and see what's what. You can tell it's winter, they've shut the door. Kitchen door normally stays open. Alright, darlings, I will catch you on the other side. 39 minutes and 7, 8, 9. Catch you in a bit. Right. Time to go home. God, I've been cold all night. Oh dear. Quiet night, as you might expect. We had a few regulars come in to the restaurant. There were a few takeaways, but a quiet night, as you might imagine. Oh, right, builders. Oh, hang on, you've gone on the wonk again. Right, so yeah, update on the builders. They didn't turn up. We left the key, they didn't turn up. We did the normal chasing them, the landlord. Oh yeah, Thursday, everything booked for Thursday. Roofer comes Thursday, we come Thursday, Skip comes Thursday. Yeah, right, whatever. Upstairs is one thing. The stuff needing to be done in the restaurant, that's quite another. So we told the landlord straight that Thursday is the last opportunity. If they're not here on Thursday and they don't do it, we have booked a guy to do it on Friday and he's paying. And he said, well, he had no choice but to say yeah. So there you go. Thursday is the next live from Mr. O'Reilly and his chaps. Which one, man with beard? You are a hideous orangutan. Right, I'm going to whack the heater up to full. I'm going to stick Radio 4 on and a bit of The World Tonight, and I'll be back with you to say goodnight. Oh, I'm going home round the main roads. The reason I don't like doing that on the way to work is they're really busy. There are always queues. There's always traffic. It takes forever. At this time of night, there's no traffic, so it's obviously the sensible thing to do. I mean, the lanes were bad enough coming to work, going home, when it's even colder still, they're going to be bloody lethal. Alright, catch you later.
He has been utterly, overly cautious to the point of hampering our friend and ally, who we're dating assurance to, hampering him from being in a position to be successful against this illegal invasion by President Putin.
You've repeatedly called for these weapons to be authorized to be used against Russian military targets as part of Ukraine's defense. Congressman Mike Waltz, though, who has been nominated by President-elect Trump as national security.
Okay, well, the journey home has been, thus far, touch wood, uneventful, but it's been very noticeable how little traffic has been on the road. Nothing like the normal level of traffic that I would expect. Nothing like that at all. In fact, I've barely seen anything else on the road, so people have clearly taken a sensible pill and made arrangements so as not to be driving at this time of night in these conditions. But yeah, totally uneventful coming home. The roads have been fine up to now, and I'm sure that this main road will be absolutely fine throughout its length. They've been assiduous in the gritting. My largest worry at the moment is falling on my arse between the car and the front door. But there we are, and that's it. We're coming towards the end of today, and coming towards the, oh hell, that's a big snowdrift, and coming towards the end of this video. So as always, I thank you for your company. Wouldn't be the same without you, you know that. And I wish you all a safe and peaceful night and a good day ahead. I hope you get some pleasure from what Mother Nature is blessing us with, and I really hope that you stay safe and warm and comfortable. So take really good care of yourselves and take care of those that you love and who love you. Oh, it's not too bad, darlings, actually. It's not too bad at all. We'll just drive into this bit of snow here. Hopefully this will dissipate tomorrow so that I can give Windsor Davis a clean up. There we go. Okay, take care, stay warm, much love from me, and I'll see you next time.